friends, welcome to Jyoti Tandon's kitchen. Today I'm sharing the recipe of samosa, but here's a recipe for you of samosa with a twist. It is not the usual samosa, it is paneer samosa. Let's get started. The main ingredients for the samosa filling are 400 grams of paneer or cottage cheese, 1 onion, 2 red tomatoes, 1 bell pepper, 1 lemon or lime, cilantro, and half a cup of peas. You can use fresh or frozen peas. 1 inch of ginger, 2 green chilies, and some cilantro or coriander leaves. The spices that we will use in the samosa filling are turmeric, coriander powder, red chili powder, cumin seeds or jeera, salt, amchur powder or dry mango powder, and fresh garam masala. For the crust of the samosa, I'm using 2 cups of all-purpose flour or maida, 1 teaspoon salt, half a cup water, or 5 tablespoons of oil, and ajwain seeds or carom seeds. Now let's get started with making the dough. I'm going to sieve 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm putting 1 teaspoon of salt in this, 1/4 teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds, 5 tablespoons of oil. Mix it well till it forms small lumps in the dough itself. And now that I see these small lumps formed inside, I'm going to add the water and then knead it into a firm dough. I usually use lukewarm water to make this dough, and now that our dough is very nicely made, I'm going to cover this up and leave it covered with a wet cloth for about 40 minutes. Till then, let's move to the next step of making the chili paneer filling. For that, I'm using 400 grams of paneer, and I like to grate the paneer, but you can also cut it into smaller pieces if you like. It's now time to chop and cut the vegetables for the chili paneer. So I'm chopping 1 red onion into smaller pieces. I'm also chopping 2 tomatoes, 2 green chilies, 1 bell pepper, but I like removing the seeds of the bell pepper, and then chop it into smaller pieces. Finally, it's time to grate 1 inch of ginger. Some cilantro, it's about 2 tablespoons of cilantro or coriander leaves. And now, let's move on to cooking the chili paneer stuffing. In a non-sticking pan, pour 1 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil gets hot, I'm now putting 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of coarse coriander powder that I ground fresh from the coriander seeds. Add half a teaspoon of red chili. And now it's time to add the ginger, green chili, and the coriander leaves or cilantro leaves. Let's saute them together. I'm now going to add the onions. Once the onion becomes light golden, let's also add the tomatoes and the bell pepper. Let's continue to saute them for at least 2 minutes till the vegetables start to soften up. Finally, let's add the grated paneer and sprinkle 1 teaspoon salt at this time. I'm adding the peas in this, and I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili for its color. Since our filling is chili paneer, I like to keep the paneer a little spicy, but you can always adjust that to how much ever chili you would like to add. Let's add half a cup whole milk. I like adding milk to paneer because it really softens and makes it very tender. You can now cover it up and leave it for 5 minutes from low to medium heat. After the 5 minutes, let's take off the lid and add 1/4 teaspoon garam masala and 1/4 teaspoon Chaat masala or dry mango powder. Finally, let's squeeze half a lemon or lime. In chili paneer samosas, I also like to add a little shredded white cheddar cheese. And now that our paneer stuffing is ready for the paneer samosas, let's move on to the next step. It's now time to take our dough and knead it one more time. I'm now going to divide this into two large sections and roll each section into a cylinder, and then cut this into smaller sections. Take each one and roll this into a disc. I'm now going to put the water on all sides of the disc and then fold it this way into a cone, and then fill the stuffing in the samosa of 1 tablespoon of chili paneer. Press it down, lock the sides, and the water that we put on the tips helps it close properly. If you're making large samosas, then you use the whole disc. But if you are wanting to make medium-sized samosas, then you cut this into half and you just use 1/2 of the disc. Glue it together like this. Spread the water, and I've actually put a little all-purpose flour even in the water. It helps glue it together really well. And then I pick up the disc like a cone. I fold it, press all the sides, and then I fill it up with the paneer stuffing and then glue the sides. Now this makes a medium size samosa, just the way you get it in the markets. I'm going to show you both ways of making the paneer samosa in the air fryer as well as on the regular stove oven. Spray some oil in the air fryer. It's now time to layer the paneer samosas in the air fryer at 375 degrees for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm going to flip them over and let them cook for 6 more minutes in the air fryer. Alright, the other way is you can simply fry the paneer samosas. So you can warm up about a cup of oil in a wok or a pan and then simply start frying the samosas. Flip them over till they turn golden brown on both sides. So here you go, friends. Our delicious chili paneer samosas are ready. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe of samosas but with a twist. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, eat naturally, live happily.